Hey guys, this is ET Tech once again. How we all doing? Hope you're all good. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing you all how to easily purchase a domain name and a hosting and link them together. Because a lot of people have been asking me to do a video to show how they can purchase their domain name and also link it to their hosting as well. So here's the video. So now in this video I'm going to be using Dynadot as my registrar. Now this is not an advertisement for Dynadot. I just prefer to use Dynadot to purchase my domain names. Now there are other places where you can purchase domain names as well. You can use Spaceship, you can use NameSilo, you can use Namecheap, you can use Pokpon. So these are all accredited registrars for purchasing a domain name. So when you get on Dynadot, you can create an account easily if you don't already have an account. So I already have an account, so I'm just going to sign into my account right there. So I've signed into my account and I'm at the register point now. So all I have to do is type in the name I would like to register, and if it's available, if the name is available, if it isn't already registered, it will show me that the name is available for registration. So I'm going to be registering a domain name, ovotech.xyz. So I'm going to be typing that in shortly. If it's available, it'll show me that it's available. If it's not, it'll show me if it's not available. So I'm gonna click on search now. I'm gonna see if ovotech.xyz is available. Yeah. So now it's loading, and yes, ovotech.xyz is available. It's available for $1.99 dollars. So we're going to add this to cart. It renews at $13.17. So I think it's discounted now for purchase. So I'm going to add that to my cart so I can purchase it. So I'll add ovotech.xyz to my cart. Yeah, it's my cart now. It's showing $1.99. So I'm going to click on view carts. And then after clicking on view cards, I'll probably go straight ahead to purchase it. Now note, to make virtual payments on most of these registrars, you need a virtual dollar card. So I already have a card in my account now that I'm going to use to pay for this. So if you want to get a card, you can get a card from platforms. You can get a virtual dollar card from platforms like Cheaper. You can get from Eversend. You can get from Gray. There are a couple of platforms out there that give you these virtual cards. So I'm currently using an Eversend card. Yeah, I'm using an Eversend card. So there are some add-ons here that you can choose to add, but I'm not going to be adding any add-ons, but they are free, so you can choose to add this add-ons as you purchase your domain name. So I'm going to go straight ahead to checkout. So like I said, I'm using an Eversend card, and it's a Visa card, an Eversend Visa card. So if you want to get an Eversend card, I can leave a link in the description for that. So you download Eversend and you get your virtual card. You can also use other platforms like Cheaper, Gray, whichever one works best for you. So my card details are already here, so I'm just going to go ahead and put in my CVV. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and put in my CVV. You can also pay via crypto, bank wire, and money order and check, and pay on air as well. But card payment is more convenient for me, so I'm using what's more convenient for me. So I'll click on pay now. I already have my card pre-funded, so wait for the payment to go through. Yeah, and the payment has gone through. So now it has registered ovotech.xyz. So right now you've bought your domain name. So depending on what your business is for, you can buy a .com, a .org, .co, .d, .us, depending on what you want to use your domain for, depending on the country restrictions. You can even buy .cn if you're in China, and so all of that. So now our domain is bought already. This is our dashboard. See, our domain is active. Is active for 365 days. You see the expiration dates. You see the registered date. So our domain is fully active, and in here you can manage everything that has to do with your domain. The most important settings are the DNS settings. Now you can leave it in parking, or you can use Dynadot DNS if you just want to update DNS settings. But if you want to use it along with the hosting, you need to update name servers, right? So now we're going to go and purchase the hosting, then we update name servers. So here we already have a hosting platform that we're going to use. So for the purpose of this video, I'm using LyteHosting. I'll also leave a link in the description if you want to use LyteHosting. But like I said, depending on your business, there are several hosting plans that you can use. You can purchase hosting from places like Asura Hosting. You can purchase hosting from Namecheap. You can purchase hosting from Puckborn. You can purchase hosting from a whole number of accredited registrars. But for this video, I'm just using LyteHosting. So I'm just going to purchase a simple hosting service here. So we're going to come here, and then we're going to create an account. If you don't already have an account, you create an account. So I already have an account, so I'm not going to be creating a new account because I already have an account. So I'm just going to go ahead and log into my account right here. So I'm going to click on log in, and yeah, we're in. So it's logged in, and I'm going to purchase the hosting. So I'm going to click on shared hosting. This is cPanel shared hosting. There are a couple options for you to choose from for shared hosting. Like I said, depending on the kind of website that you want to build, you can go for whichever package suits you best. I'm going to go for this Aspire. For the purpose of this video, it has 2 GB space, has 100 GB bandwidth, 5 subdomains, and it has a free SSL certificate as well. So now remember, we already have a domain name, so we're not buying a domain name here. We already have a domain name, so we're going to choose the option that says I'll use my existing domain and update name servers. So we bought ovotech.xyz, so that's what we're going to use here. We're going to use ovotech.xyz. So we're going to put that in there, then we click on use. We'll verify if the name is active, which it is because we purchased it already and it's already active. So we just take a few seconds, and it's shown already. So we can decide to purchase our hosting for 1 month. You can decide to purchase for 6 months, 3 months, 1 year, depending on how long you want your platform to stay up. So for the purpose of this video, we're just gonna purchase our hosting for a month. So the price per month is 840 NGN, and I think with tax it becomes 903 NGN, which is 903 naira, which is almost 1,000 naira. So I'm just gonna go straight ahead and purchase this now. I'll just type in my username in there because it's a prerequisite to continue purchase. So I'll type in my username. So just type in my username, and then I'll click on continue. So click on continue. It'll take us to the next screen, and from there we'll check out. So everything is in order. Web hosting, ovotech.xyz, and then we click on checkout, and after checkout it'll let us select a payment method. So depending on whatever payment method you have with you, there's several payment methods here. There's Stripe, there's Monify, there's Paystack. You can pay with crypto, and Yeah, there's a lot of payment methods here. So, but I'm gonna use Paystack because that's easier for me right now. So I'm just gonna use Paystack and pay with a bank transfer since it's in Naira. That's a little bit more straightforward for me since it's in Naira. So I just pay directly. So once I click on that, it's gonna bring out the Paystack screen. It's gonna bring out the Paystack loading screen. So Paystack payment screen. So we're gonna wait for that and. Well, yeah, here we are. So in the Paystack screen, you can even pay via card or bank or USD or via OPay. But I'm just gonna pay via transfer. So it's already rendered the details I need to transfer into to make the payment. So I'm just gonna take this and pay with my mobile phone. As soon as it receives my payments, it's gonna start updating here that it's received my payment, and as soon as the system confirms the payment, it's going to conclude this page here that is that it has received the payment and it proceeds. So it'll just take a few seconds. I'll just transfer into the account. So I'm doing that now. I'm paying into this particular account right now. So I think it's just gonna take a few seconds more for it to reflect. Okay, so it's reflecting already. This means that the transfer has gone through successfully. So the payment has been successful. So now that payment has been successful, it's going to load and it's going to take us back to our client page. So while this happens, note you're going to get an email containing your hosting details. It might take a minute or two for the email to come, but you definitely get an email containing your hosting details, which contains your cPanel URL, your cPanel username, and password, and also most importantly your name servers as well, because remember to link this hosting to our domain name, we need to point our domain name to the name servers of this hosting, and when that is done they'll be fully linked together. So now we look for our service here. Yeah, this is our service ovotech.xyz. So it's showing pending. So it might take a while for it might take a minute or two for it to activate. So you just wait, and then we come back, it's activated already. So that didn't take too long for it to get activated. So it's already activated. So what we'll do here now, let's log into our cPanel, see how it looks like. Yeah, this is our cPanel. This is what we're gonna do. All the website uploading and everything. So once you get into your cPanel, one of the first things you have to make sure is active is the SSL, right? So, but first, now we're gonna go update our name servers so that the domain name can be pointed to this particular hosting service, because that is the connection, that is the thread between your domain name and your hosting. Now, while all this was going on, I already received my hosting details via email containing my name servers. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put in the name servers here. I have 4 tabs to put in my name servers. Sometimes some name servers are just 2, so you might use just 2 tabs, but in this current instance I have 4 tabs to put in my name server. So I have dns1.lighthosting, dns1.lighthosting.com. So I'm gonna put that in. dns1.lighthosting.com. Yeah, gonna put that in, then I'm gonna copy that for the next one as well. dns2.lighthosting.com. Then I'm gonna do that for the third one, and then I'm gonna do that for the fourth one as well. Yeah, so after doing this, I'm gonna save. Now note, it takes a while for these details to propagate. It doesn't always work immediately. Sometimes it may take an hour, sometimes it may take 2, sometimes it may take 4, sometimes it may even take as much as 24 hours, but it usually propagates at most under 2 hours. You already have your details are fully propagated as well. So remember that you have to give it a bit of time Yeah. And so one of the first proof for you to know that your details has propagated, you can check your domain name on Whois. Yeah, when you check your domain name on Whois, you can see if the records are already showing already. But another way to check with reference to the video that we're doing is the activation of the SSL certificates. So once the name has fully propagated, the SSL will auto activate by itself. If it doesn't auto activate, you can trigger it as well, but it always, almost always activates. So here we are, our SSL is fully activated. So it's showing here that SSL is active. SSL means our website will be rendering through HTTPS instead of just HTTP, which is not secure. So we're going to have that padlock icon right by the side of our website name, in the website bar. So now we have successfully linked our domain name to our hosting. So when next you want to set up a service, be it a WordPress website, or you want to work using a PHP script, or you're just trying to make a website for your business for the first time, and you don't know how to go about setting your domain name and hosting, well, now you can see how easy it is for you to buy your domain name, how easy it is for you to buy your hosting, and how easy it is for you to link them both together. So I'm in my file manager of the cPanel. This is the default index.html page. Here is where you get to upload your files. If you have files to upload in for your website, you just click on upload and you upload your files, and then you extract your files. So this is the website. It's showing right now what's the contents of the index.html, which is the LyteHosting soft landing page. So our website is active and is rendering over HTTPS. So this is how to set up your domain name and website. So as usual, this is Easy Tech, and if you're looking to set up a website for your business, you can always reach out to us.